to my channel. If you are new, my name is Melissa and welcome to my channel. Today we are testing out Amazon Disney ears. So let's get started. So yes, if you are new here, I'm a very big Disney collector, and one of the things that I collect from Disney is Disney ears. And one place that I've never bought from, surprisingly enough, is Amazon. So I thought, what a fun video to try these Amazon ears with you guys and give my review of them. So I bought 3 ears. I have not even opened up the package yet, so we're gonna get a full review, my thoughts about them. I'm gonna try and wear them, like put one on for the majority of the video, so that way I can test how they feel, but usually you can kind of tell from opening them. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, I'm gonna open up the package. They all came in a very flat mailer. Alright, okay, so the ones that I was talking about in the opening are the first ones that I pulled out. They are in plastic wrap. So again, these ones were $9.99, and here they are. I feel like from a distance they are cute. However, when you get up close, they are not the greatest quality. Let me put them on and see how they feel on. Oh wow, they're so light. I do appreciate the fact that they're so light. Actually, they're pretty comfortable. They are squeezing just a teensy bit, but they are so light. Like, wow, they're really light. Okay. They're also very on top of your head. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so I've been wanting a pair of like ears with the like Mickey pearl head for a while, and I actually considered making some, and then I saw these were so cheap and I was like, you know what, let's make a whole video. These ones are the ones that inspired this entire video. These are the ears that had some interesting Photoshop. Again, I'm going to pop up the picture again here. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I was a little concerned that I would get not those ears because they were photoshopped. It was very clearly photoshopped. I'm going to pop up the picture and kind of do a side by side. I feel like from my memory of the picture, I don't have it in front of me obviously, the only thing I will say is that they like look the same as the picture, but the only difference I feel like is the pearls were all the way to the edge and this ends like pretty like close in. Like I feel like there's more, but maybe that's just me. And you can't see this on screen, but maybe if I hold it close, the fabric isn't really felt. It's like that cheaper like isn't velvet, which is what it looks like in the ad, and I think you might even say it in the description. It's more of like a felty material, which again from far away you can't tell, but like up close it doesn't feel any different, but it's definitely not the highest quality material. And the ears, that's I think what we need to talk about. Yeah, the ears I make are usually have cardboard backing into them, and so they don't flop around as much. I honestly don't think that's necessarily a negative because it does make them lighter, but it does mean they're not as like fluffy. They're definitely flat ears. And I wouldn't, oh, they're not even sewn. You can see that they're glued on the edges. That's so interesting. Okay, I don't know. Okay, overall the quality, not amazing. I feel like you're getting what you paid for. The look overall, I think this would look really cute in photos if that's something that you want and you're not super concerned about them lasting for a very long time, because I feel like this, because they're just glued on the top, that would cause it to like fray a little bit. I will say that they feel really solid at the bottom, so I wouldn't be worried about them like popping off or anything like this. And I think they're either sewn. I think they're sewn. No, they're glued on actually. Never mind. No, they're definitely glued on. You can see the glue poking out there. It's really strongly on. So like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about the quality because I feel like you're getting what you paid for. So like, I can't knock the quality that much, but they're definitely not as durable as I would expect. I would definitely be most concerned about these popping off, the little beads. But yeah, our first pair, honestly, I feel like they look like the picture. Overall, I would give them like maybe an 8 out of 10 just because the band is a little bit tight on my head and they're not the greatest quality. But I feel like for $9, you can't go wrong. And also they look like the picture, which is the number one thing I was most concerned about. So 8 out of 10. Get it done. Alrighty, I'm gonna pop out the next one. Also, this included shipping as well. The price is included, obviously, because they're from Amazon, so they're gonna include shipping. So also a bonus, the price, you can't beat it. Here is the next ears. You can kind of see it through that. These ones were the ones that were a little more expensive. They were, I believe, $12.99. I'm gonna pop up the listing here so that you guys can see it and compare it. Oh, they're like completely off-centered. Can you guys see that? They're like very, very off-centered. Okay, interesting. They feel like they're manufactured by the same exact people. Like all of the things that I mentioned about these ears are the same. However, these ones have like a bunch of like glue strings, which makes me think that they're using, like, can you see that? Kind of, you can kind of see it. Like that makes me think they're using hot glue, which hot glue is definitely not the strongest. Like it'll definitely melt. I've heard stories that it melts in the hot sun, but it is what I use to make my ears most of the time, unless I'm sewing. But these are definitely a lot messier, just like looking at it. You can kind of see there's more glue spots all along the back. Obviously, they're the little glue hairs, which is interesting because they were more money, but I guess maybe it's because of the embellishments. And you can tell they're just like so off-centered. I feel like it's not coming across as much in film, but they're very off-centered, which I just think is funny. Like, let me see if I can put them on. And you guys see they're off-centered, but I guess if you just go like that, then they're centered, but just be concerned that that's a possibility. Again, I do feel like they look like the photo. They are really cute. I feel like they'd be really good for flower and garden, or honestly I feel like you could even wear them in like winter time and have them still be really cute. The only thing I will say is, again, I would be really concerned about the embellishments coming off. It's just so interesting to me. I'm assuming these are all manufactured in the same facility, because it again is that same like felty almost fabric, like very faux leather, but like, you know how leather, or not leather, faux, oh my gosh, faux velvet. But you know how velvet has very close fibers? This has like more spread out fibers. And you can also see, I don't know if it's going to come across on camera, but you can also, maybe the black ones, you can see the fibers are like in a straight pattern versus like, you can't really see that. Yeah, overall, quality on this one I would say is lower than the quality on the other one. I would give these maybe, I don't know, but I like the design better on these ones. I feel like the design looks more similar to the photo than this one, and they both look similar enough to me that I would be like, okay, if I'm not looking that closely, it looks like the same product. Let me pop it up and do like a little comparison for y'all. I don't know, I think that, I think the quality is better on these, surprisingly, because they were more money. Oh, something else I just noticed is there's a less loose fabric on this one than that one, which is interesting on the actual headband. Let me pop them back on for y'all. But yeah, I think they're cute. Same like ear size, a little smaller ear size. I definitely make bigger ears, but I think they're cute. I would probably give them, I'm also going to give them an 8. I'm going to give them an 8. Actually, you know what? Taking into account that they're like $3 more for no reason, I'm going to give them a 7.5 overall. I'm being harsh, I know. Should I just give them an 8? I'm being harsh. Oh, I forgot to mention, they do have little jewels, and they're not just the like cheapo jewels where they're just like an indent of a jewel. They're actually like have like crystal, or not crystal, but like plastic inside of them. But yeah, there you go. I like these. I think these are my favorite so far. So I got this one. I thought these were so cute, and I've wanted a pair of ears like this for a while. They are the Make It Pink, Make It Blue style ears. Okay, again, with the glue. These are very cute. I will say I really like the sequins pattern on them. So I'm going to say, again, these are the exact same style the exact same quality as the other ones. This one is centered as you can see. I will say that this headband feels a little looser than the other two, but maybe that's just like my mind playing tricks on me. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop the listing up so you guys can take a little comparison. I think it looks just like the picture, honestly. I think it looks really, really cute. I really like the colors too. I feel like the colors are super gorgeous. I really feel like they look like a lot of the other colors. I don't know if I mentioned this before on the other ones, but the actual thing is like spongy almost. Like, I don't want to say it's, what is that material called? It's the foamy material. Like, it's definitely foam. Yeah, it's definitely foam. I will say that, like, looking in the camera, the color of the blue on the ears and the color of the headband is like slightly off, but like in person it looks fine. I don't know why it's coming across like that on camera, but in person it looks fine. It's that same like faux velvet material all on it. So super cute. Let's put them on, take these ears off. Oh my gosh, so cute. I feel like this pattern is kind of hard to mess up because it's literally just like sequins. I honestly think these ones are my favorite, so I think out of 10 I'm gonna give them 8.5. I feel like they have the least flaws in them as well, but it's still like that same material type of thing. They do feel a little tight on my head, I will say, just a tiny bit, but like not enough that it would give me a headache kind of thing. Maybe just like it would make a little sore behind my ears type of thing. I think they're really cute. I think I really like them. But like I said, very cute. Overall, I think they're worth it in my opinion. I think if you, I guess, okay, where I make the comparison is when I make my ears cost maybe between like $2 to $5 a piece, depending on the materials, if I'm able to get the materials on sale, if I have the materials already in my home, because like girl math, they're free if it's already in my home. So to me, like paying this much money for pre-made ears, like it seems cheap, but then I think about like, oh well, I could have just made them for like half the price. So like with that, I don't know. And I also feel like my ears, maybe this is me tooting my own horn, but my ears that I make at home I think are a little better quality, and they are handmade. I don't know, there's pros and cons to it. I will say overall, I think this was a pretty good experience. There was no like big, this is what I ordered versus what I got, is that what it is? I think it personally is a great option, especially if you need them quick, because I don't know if I mentioned this, I ordered this 2 days ago and it showed up today. So if you need them right before your trip, or if you need something like you could order it and have it sent to your hotel once you're there, because I know all the Disney hotels at least do have like package pickup, and I think you pay like $5 per package, so like you have to keep that in mind. But if you want a pair of ears that maybe is a little cheaper, or you want a design that isn't in the parks to go with your outfit because you forgot it or whatever it may be, you could also get it ordered there. I think this is also a great option for kids because the ears are a little smaller. Having a pair of ears that is pretty inexpensive is a good idea for kids. Overall, I'm definitely keeping all of these. I was a little worried that I might have to return them, but I think that they're worth the price in my opinion. I would definitely buy from Amazon again. I think the only thing that I will say is that some of the Amazon ears are also available on Etsy. That's something I've noticed a lot, is that like some items will be available on Amazon and they'll also be available on Etsy. And so like I feel like when I go to Etsy, I'm going to Etsy because I want to support a small business instead of a big place like Amazon. But if I have something that's the same exact item that's obviously being shipped from China and someone's just buying it on bulk and, you know, selling it on Etsy, or the company's just selling it on Etsy, then like it kind of defeats the purpose in my personal opinion. Plus with Amazon you get free shipping if you're a Prime member or if you order over $25, which all of these 3 ears combined was $33, so you would get there with 3 ears. I would just say keep a lookout for that. If you're searching on Etsy, maybe also check Amazon's, because you can get a better deal, and you're probably not going to be supporting a small business if they're selling the bulk ears that Amazon also sells. That's my little spiel about that. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more magic from me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!